When he was first hurt, you know, I never took it easy on him because, you know, I didn't want people feeling sorry for the kid in the wheelchair.
We were in a car accident back 11 years ago. He was 6 at the time. He was in kindergarten, and he broke his back and had a spinal cord injury. So he's paralyzed from waist down from that.
And we were going out to dinner in Sherman, and right outside of Gunter, a dude was just reaching for a Coke bottle and veered over into the lane, hit another car that hit us. And me and my mom were both injured, but my brother was fine.
But then after his injury, we kind of put him in a bubble for a little while, for a couple years, and then we were like, okay, it's time to get started. You know, what about this basketball thing? And he was like,
no, I'm not gonna be good at it. I'm not gonna do that.
I was like, no, I think we're gonna. So we did.
I completely loved it.
He didn't know what he was doing, of course. He couldn't even get the ball up to an 8.5-foot goal, which is what they lower it to when they're little. He wasn't strong or anything, so. But we just thought, wow, this is pretty cool. There's other parents, there's other kids that know what we're going through.
When I was about 11 or 12, you can only play to a certain point on a lower level, and then you have to move up. And I moved up, and I was a starter right away for the varsity team, and it was just good to have that experience of just playing with people that have played the game for a long time and just learning from them.
Honestly, the first time I saw the kid, I couldn't believe that he was a freshman in high school because he looked like he was 17, 18 years old.
I remember watching him like he was fast, but he was out of control with it. And we've helped him develop to control that speed. And now he's bringing all the pieces together, and it looks amazing.
He's got great composure from a mental aspect. He's a really intelligent kid. He's a really smart basketball player. And so that helps. And then he's also freakishly athletic.
He's one of the top juniors right now in the nation, so I don't know, it's awesome. It does inspire me, and he doesn't like to really be an inspiration to, everybody thinks he's an inspiration. He's like, it's just me. I'm still the same person, and I'm still an athlete.
He does have the potential to be on a Paralympic team if he sticks with it and keep pushing himself and don't settle. I've seen the highest level, I've seen the lowest level, and he's by far, I'd love to have him on my team, I'll tell you that.
The Paralympic men's coach for basketball, he knows Tyler already. He's already talked to Tyler. Tyler's been to an Olympic training camp for basketball. He went last year to that. 2020, when they have the next ones, the Paralympic Games, he'll be there.
It kind of makes you sort of a leader in a way, and just pushes you to do the good for everybody and not just for yourself.
You see the kids at school, you know, that are just awed by what he's doing, and, you know, a lot of them, they grew up, I mean, he's been in Gunter his whole life.
My coach just thought everybody should do track. He was like, well, we're having troubles with endurance and stuff like that, so he encouraged everybody to try track. It feels good to be part of a school sport, because usually I play outside of school, and now I'm with the school team. I go with all my friends at school and all that kind of stuff to track meets.
We haven't got to really compete against anyone yet in our track meets because we live in a small town, but we're hoping at regionals we'll see some kids, and of course at state.
I ran track in school. I was fairly good, and you know, I know what it feels like to be running out there and, you know, in front of everybody. Nobody's been out there on a wheelchair running track, you know, at a 3A school up in Grayson County, you know, and a lot of them don't realize that, you know, yeah, he's not running against those people that are able-bodied. He's running against a clock.
110.95.
Sports is so big in a little town. Just, it feels good to actually be a part of that. I've always, I've been like the manager / water boy for the football team a couple times, and just to try and get on the sports level, and it's not the same. I've supported them a lot, and now they're giving back to me. When I was running the 400 last meet, a friend of mine ran with me all the way around the track just to support me.
And did you know that he was going to run with you?
No idea.
And what were you thinking when you saw him, like in your peripherals?
Couldn't let him down.
Go, Tyler, go! Go! Push it!
It makes me feel part of the town, for once. But I'm just gonna do it.
It's just good that he can feel normal. Makes me proud of him.
We've had to accept a lot, but we realize there's just still so much more he can do.
Beyond what I thought I could ever do. I never thought I'd be good at anything. For a long time, I believed that.
Heart. I love it, man.
Never done it before, so
Good job. Good job.
His attitude, his athleticism, and everything that he brings to the court, I just see him being a competitive in anything that he does.
I think that his ceiling is wherever he sets it for himself, honestly. There's a lot of people who are really excited about seeing where he goes in the future. I'm definitely one of them. You know, he's got good parents. They're going to push him. They're excited about seeing where he goes. And I would not be surprised one bit to see him play in the Paralympics one day.
Girl 4x3, third place, Tom Dean, second place.